Here we are at a Be a Star rally in Miami.
Yes.
South Florida. Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Yes. We're here in the South Beach area. This is always cool. And man, you get a treat today because you don't get one, you don't get two, you don't get three. You get all the members of the New Day.
All of us, that's right.
And they're all champions too. All champions. They're champions. All wearing the gold. This is great.
It's true.
Yes.
All right. So what's it like being here and being able to talk to the kids? You guys have done these events before.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. We really enjoy being able to come back and meet kids that might be going through the things that we went through when we were younger, and we're in an interesting position because as being personalities on television, we're automatically thrust in the role of being a role model and something that we take very seriously. So to be able to come to these events and talk to the kids about things that are important to us, like the anti-bullying campaign that we've got going on, Be a Star, it's something that's very, very important for us.
You talk about Be a Star and anti-bullying. You guys are going to share some stories with the kids and all. What's it like, too? You mentioned a little bit, but just resonating with the kids. And have you guys ever been involved in something like this when you were younger?
Yeah, I always say that it would have been amazing if I were to have had a anti-bullying campaign like this, or somebody that I looked up to on television come in and talk about the ways that they were bullied or they went through some tough things. It's one of these things where, like, we're just some people at the end of the day, just like everybody else. And like Woods was saying, we take it very seriously to use our celebrity and our popularity to do positive things in the community. And this is just a way that we can show kids that, hey, these guys are just like us. They went through the same things that I did, and have like that common ground, and really kind of, emphasize the importance of showing tolerance and respect. That's what the acronym STAR stands for, show tolerance and respect. So we go all over the world with these anti-bullying campaigns, and it really is, it's fulfilling to see that we actually make a difference. You can see it in the kids' eyes at the end of the day.
E, how important is community? We're at Boys and Girls Club America in Miami in the South Beach area. And you guys, so much WWE does, not just Be a Star. There's so many community events, tribute to the troops, book readings, just a whole ton of things. Just what's it like? Because before you get into this and before you get to WWE, are you even aware of all these community things that you're going to be involved in and doing and how that resonates with everyone?
Yeah, for sure. That's a huge part of what we sign up for. Not only are we traveling the world and wrestling all around the world, but also being able to give back, being able to talk to, like, this is our fan base. It's kids, and the fact that we can have an impression on them, not just what we do in the ring, but being able to come here and speak to them and let them know that a lot of the issues that they're going through, we understand that they resonate now. And we talk too about, like, how bullying was when we were kids, but it's become so much more pervasive and worse now, because now you have the internet, and we all have access to phones and Twitter, and it's such an important message. And for us as public figures to be able to get out into the community, and I feel like this is my community too. I'm a Florida, born and bred here. So this is these are our people. So for us to be able to go out and talk to the kids, and like Wood said, because we're thrust into, a lot of times you want your role models to be doctors, lawyers, and parents and people in the community, but we're on TV, so naturally, like, kids watch us and they look up to us to a certain degree. So that's a role that we take that's important to us, and that we have a responsibility to give back and to send a positive message as well.
Who are some of your all's role models? You can't say Tom Brady. You can't say Paul Pierce. Sorry, Kofi. Sorry. No, you can say whoever you want. Who are some of your role models then, too?
For me, definitely my mom, for sure. She led by example. She ended up getting her doctorate degree while raising kids. You know what I'm saying? So, like, thinking about that, I didn't understand what was going on back when I was a kid. I was like, oh yeah, mom's getting her degree. She's writing her dissertation. Cool. But now as an adult with kids, I realized, like, wow, just unreal, leading by example. So she's definitely my biggest hero.
For me, Derek Brooks, he was just not just an incredible football player, but he's a Florida guy. But also one of the things that was really important, like, to me, that stood out, is he would always take kids who did really well in school and would take them on safaris every year. And he was a big community guy. So not just a great football player at Florida State and with the Bucks in Tampa, but a guy who really reached out to his community. So he's a guy that I always looked up to.
I'd say, aside from my parents, probably my high school wrestling coach. There was a time where I won a wrestling tournament, and the guy who was in my spot before me, I really looked up to. I said, man, I really feel like Mike. And he said, what? You should feel like Austin. And that one phrase, like, changed my entire life. Like, quit trying to be somebody else that you look up to. Always be the best version of yourself. And that's something that stuck with me further in the rest of my life.
Well, we're in Miami, and I want to thank you all for doing this, and also obviously for Be a Star, doing that WWE special program that they have, anti-bullying and reaching out to kids. I'm going to end it with this, and I hope I get this right, so you guys will correct me if I'm wrong with this. So, Woods, Florida SuperCon, South Florida, you've attended before?
Yes.
Yes, that's a big thing. So there's our South Florida tie, at least one of them with Xavier.
That's common ground. We do an exercise with that. Yeah, we're bonding.
Right, we're trying to. Then, of course, Big E, State High School Wrestling Champion, Tampa. Now, wait, what does that have to do with South Florida? Well, I'll give you the tie into South Florida. The guy you beat was from Fort Lauderdale Cardinal Gibbons, 4-3 in the state finals. There we go, David. Oh, yeah. Coach Patinio still is mad about that, but that's all right. What are you going to do? There's Big E. And then, obviously, for Kofi, American Airlines Arena. How could you not forget the Heat Celtics clashes? I'm wondering if you ever got to see, I'm sure you did in Boston, but I wonder if ever in Miami, because big show tonight at the American Airlines Arena.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know why we have to talk about this, but I came when Miami was playing Boston in the playoffs. Everyone was white hot, everyone wearing their white shirts, you know, real hostile environment. But again, I always talk about the passion that Miami has for their sports team, so it's always a pleasure to perform here. You know, I don't know why we had to bring up the Celtics. Miami.
Hey, come on, you've had the Celtics.
You ever been to a Celtics game?
Yay.
Oh, in Miami, yeah, you knew where I would be.
The Heat have won 3 titles. How many of the Celtics won? They've won like 20,000, for God's sake.
We got a lot of people in the community with a lot of fingers, so we need a ring for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're real greedy when it comes to that situation.
And then lastly, you guys just found out, was watching this too, Boom Studios.
Oh, yeah.
New Day, graphic novel reveal at the San Diego Comic-Con, and just we'll end it with that. Tell us about that and what that's all about. It's
awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah, we literally have a graphic novel dedicated to us. And for those people who are like comic book fans, you know that Boom Studios is an amazing comic book. You know, they are a great studio. They have Irredeemable, Incorruptible, even the Power Rangers comic is by Boom, so they do a really, really good job with their animations and their stories, and that's what we do as WWE Superstars, is tell stories. So the fact that all of that is coming together and we are on the cover, I'm getting like, you know, like you said, I'm a Goosebumps guy. I'm a Goosebumps guy.
Not the books.
So I get Goosebumps. You know,
well,
not
the books
the
are great too. The books are great too.
Yeah, the books are great. But we got our own graphic novel, and it's just awesome. You know, it's been a crazy 5 years, and we just keep getting things. We keep earning things that we didn't even like plan. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, there you go. So we're ended positive with Mr. 24/7, who should be the 24/7 champion. I'm saying that, hey, it just fits. Mr. 24/7, 24/7 champion. Another belt to add to the list of accolades for the New Day. I want to thank you guys so much.
Thank you.